Welcome everyone, and thanks for joining me. I decided that today, because it's the first day of 2025, that I would put together a little video using my Mystic Empowerment cards and hopefully create a message that will launch 2025 in a very special way for so many of you. Those of you who are familiar with my mystic work will know that it has evolved quite a bit over the years. And 2025 really feels like it's that special year for myself, so many of my friends and followers, and for Mystic in general. Lots of new things coming, lots of changes. I'm really, really excited to share it with everybody. So I'm going to start with, for myself, the year with 4 cards, which I will share with everybody. So it'll be one from each of the decks that I currently have produced. So the first deck I'm going to pull from is Mystic Bliss, and that is the deck for change and transformation. So perfect for this time of the first day of 2025. And those of you who don't know my decks, the Mystic Bliss was the first one I created. And when I created it, I was going through some major changes. I do use the jumpers, by the way. And it came to be a healing project, initially just for myself. And many years ago, we're talking over 10 years ago now that I started this deck. And oh my gosh, actually, even longer, but let's not go into that. Now, the first card that you are being presented is I am inspiration. The I am is the most powerful 2 words you can put before any word to empower yourself. And I am inspiration, if you integrate that phrase into your language today and over the next few days, I believe it will open up a portal for you of information coming through, being inspired, giving you some insights. And let's just say it is time for some new messages to come in. So I am inspiration. The message at the bottom, you are the vessel and the source. So true. When, and sorry for the pause, I don't have my glasses on, aesthetics and everything. So, and trying to remember some of the cards, especially this one that hasn't come up in a long time in any of my readings. So, well, it did come up this weekend, actually, this past weekend. So I don't recall actually glancing at the phrase because I was in mid reading at the time. And when it's been a little while since a card has come up, I sometimes forget the phrase. So my message here is I am inspiration for you. So that's the first card for this 4-card reading. And the second deck is Mystic Journey. This deck was the second one I created. The yin yang energy of the back of the deck is a reminder to find balance in your healing journey. Mystic Journey was in a way, an anthology to the work that and the healing that I managed to create for myself when I created the very first deck. And it took a couple of years to produce the second deck. And oops, well, not oops, this is perfect. The jumpers, as I said, are the ones that pop up, jump out, stick to my hands, and those are the ones that I use. So this one here is I am influential. The energy of this deck is Earth with the symbol in the corners, impacting or lost for words here. It's been a little while since I've done videos. But to impress on you the energy of the Earth, for grounding, for connecting, for rest. This is an important thing at this time. Rest, recharge. But in this deck, it is also the symbol of the crone, wisdom, depth, teaching ability to teach yourself and others. And I am influential, is situated in the energy of the crone to remind you that everything that you have learned, no matter how old you are, you could still be in maiden stage or youth energy. But when we've picked up enough information in a particular area, we are crone or wisdom energy within that area. So I'm influential is a reminder that you have the ability to influence others. The masked element of that figure reminds us to also trust what's inside. You don't need to worry about how others see you. You can go within. The third deck that I created before I shuffle, actually I will show the back, is Mystic Magic. This is the sacred masculine, whereas Mystic Journey was the sacred feminine. The energy of this deck is action and awareness. And as I shuffle, I will focus on requesting an energy message for the action and awareness for 2025. And I love this one. I am manifesting. Speaks about the magic within you. Speaks about the wizard category, as this one is. And the wizard is about using your words in a very powerful and empowering way. The staff within the imagery, I'll hold it up again. The staff within the imagery reminds us that we are supported. And the element of the willow is about being fluid and the message is coming through as being bendable, adaptable, because when we are manifesting, we also need to be flexible, not set in our thoughts and our ways or expectations. So a part of manifesting and the magic of manifesting comes from our flexibility and adaptability. From the fourth deck, Mystic Commitment. I noticed I paused on that one. Mystic Commitment is the fourth one currently being written for. And so some of you who have been following my process and my progress know that Mystic Commitment has been in the progress of being written for since just before COVID. I completed this deck January as things were shutting down, and the writing was supposed to happen and be completed, but it just stuck. So I know that the commitment to continue with Mystic was put on pause. So when I called this one Mystic Commitment, it really became in and of itself a challenge for me. So this is the year. I feel it. I'm going to promise myself, not necessarily everybody else, but I'm going to promise myself to focus on completing the writing for this book and getting this deck out there. The sub-energy, or the subtitle of this, is the purpose and alignment. Again, I'm stumbling. It's so funny because when I think about Mystic Commitment and the process and the work that I've done on myself in order to be energetically aligned to write and create the message that is going to empower others through my work, my journey, has just been deep work. So once again, I want to say that when I'm doing this reading today, it is for me to empower my 2025 and start this journey in a clear way. And I'm laughing because the two cards came up. So I'm going to allow that to be what's supposed to happen. I'll show the first one. And as you can see, there's a second one hidden behind here. But I am focused, or is a reminder to stay focused. There's going to be lots of stuff that's going to cause some stumbles and some energy shifts over the next little while. But when you are focused and give voice to your purpose, I want to impact the message that it is what drives the work and the progress and things line up. So as I said, Mystic Commitment is the purpose and alignment deck. So I'm really going to focus this year on making 2025 my year to complete this deck, because I am working on a fifth deck, and I promised myself that I would commit to completing the writing for this deck before I go really whole hog on the creating of the second deck. But by spring, when I want to start shooting new images for the fifth deck, which is, by the way, going to be called Mystic Gathering, I want to be completed with that deck. So this is I am heroic, which really is what I'm just saying, for myself and for others who are following along here, is that when you are the hero of your own story, when you are focused, when you align yourself with your purpose, again, this is the energy of Mystic Commitment, you move forward in a heroic way. Heroes don't not fail or face challenges. Heroes just keep going in spite of the failures and in spite of the challenges. So I am heroic, and saying conquer your fears at the top here, just a reminder that sometimes your fears are what make you stronger if you push through. I never mentioned that on this one it says see your worth. And when I think about this as far as reflecting my 2025 vision for myself, is to see the value of what I offer, see the value of what we all offer to others and the people who are close to us, as well as those we influence, sometimes without really knowing that we're influencing them. So I am influential, I am manifesting, I am inspiration, I am focused, and I am heroic. That becomes a really nice dialogue for 2025. And my I'm losing my words here because I'm actually getting emotional. I am inspiration, I am influential, I am manifesting, I am focused, and I am heroic. This is so profound for me to share with you today. There are no accidents. These cards came up today, so meaningful for me, and I am grateful that you are here to share kind of like this aha moment for myself. Funny, I intended this to be a reading for others, and yet Spirit was pushing me to do this today, get beyond my fear with regards to showcasing myself on camera. As most of you know, if you're familiar with my story, I don't like being in front of the camera. I was always behind the camera. So doing a video is a big step. So thank you for being here. If you have any questions, please make comments below or send me any inquiries that you have with regards to this message. I do have some additional in the books. I do have the additional write-ups for each one of those cards, the first 3 anyway, and I will see what I can do about completing the writing for I Am Focused and I Am Heroic. I'll make those my priority. I know I've got lots of notes for both of them, just need to compile it in such a way that it's cohesive and feels authentic to the rest of my messages within the books. So thank you, and I will not promise that I will do this on a monthly basis, but I will make it my intention to see if this becomes a thing. Oh dear, a thing. But please join me again if this does happen, and give me thumbs up if you feel this message was beneficial to you as well. So thank you again. Welcome to 2025. Let's buckle our seatbelts because I believe it's going to be a pretty, we'll call it exciting ride. There's going to be some challenges, but as I said before, the hero grows within the challenges. I'm going to plan to be the hero of my own story, and I invite you to do the same. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon.